back for a third round. Yes, it is Espionage. Yes, and it's come with a twist. What's that twist? Well, join me and we shall find out. I'm Admiral Pegasus and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Now as you can see, the changing, yes, a new in-game news drop. It's for Espionage round 3 and there have been a couple of changes. For those who are already reading that, you're already going to have noticed it, but then again, if those of you have already opened the event, you'll also notice that we have an officer missing. Yes, Captain Sisko has been exonerated from being one of our suspects. That means all of us, including myself, who thought it was Captain Sisko being this spy, it turns out it's not true. Sisko has been exonerated and now just going to leave us Major Kira and Miles O'Brien. And what they're going to do for the next few days is they are going to basically set up a series of events where we can go a little bit further. So we're going to look at this. But in the meantime as well, some of us was experiencing a bit of problems. Yes, I've put up here a slight feed of what, well, it's a recording of what was going on with my game at the start of all these events this evening. And it was frustrating to say the least. So if any of you was experiencing the similar problems that you've seen up there, please drop it down there and let me know. Now, we all know that the Infiltrates is one of the Dominion Changeling founders. Why go that far? We all know who the founders are. Just put, was one of the founders. We all know who they are. Who knows what kind of information that they have been able to extract from right under our noses. It's all making sense now. The wormhole, the Cardis, and the ever-growing conflict in the Alpha Quadrant is all they're doing. Now, for those of you who will remember Alpha Canon lore, yeah, that's exactly what the founders did. They tried to stir up some trouble. They managed to convince the Klingons to go to war with the Cardassians, saying that the Central Command had been infiltrated by Dominion shapeshifters. Is the only reason why the civilians were able to gain a foothold. Well, to be perfectly honest, it was the Obsidian Order who was coaxed in to the Gamma Quadrant by the founders, along with the Tel Shiar, to attack the founders' homeworld, which went horribly wrong under Tam Elbrun. Yeah. And then obviously the founders tried to start a war between the Federation and the Zenkethi. The Federation Klingon War, just before the Dominion War, was a bit of the doing from both sides, really. But yeah. So there you go. There's a quick brief. So Scopely have kind of stayed in canon by making this the founders' fault. Well, they want their perfect little order, which is not so perfect. But anyway, we are at War Commander, and the enemy is 2 steps ahead of us. Yeah, it's only 2 steps, isn't it? It's about time that we close that gap, see what you can find out from any of the prisoners that we've managed to get our hands on. Yes, we have prisoners. We have Cardassian prisoners, we have Jem'Hadar prisoners. Cardassian prisoners, yeah, okay. Jem'Hadar, I thought they would actually fight to the death, but I am sure one of them will crack and give us the information we need to plug this league. Now, Espionage Event Series 3 is running through November, and obviously it's going to conclude next month, where we are going to find out who our spy is. Now, to participate in the special events through this month, you need to earn the isolinear rods and the isolinear chips, which is the same things that we've been pretty much earning through the last 2 months. And then obviously it's to participate in this mystery themed game. To be perfectly honest, it's been a bit of a drag. It's a good idea, but spreading it out over 4 months was a bit of a drag. They could have actually got it all in 1 month. Yeah. And then thought something else for the next 3 months, but hey ho. So, interrogate prisoners of war to see who they give up, either Major Kira or Chief O'Brien. Maybe a changeling spy. Ooh. So, we're definitely going to say it's a changeling. But who are they impersonating? So, use your isolinear rods to interrogate Cardassian and Jem'Hadar prisoners of war. The prisoners will make you believe it's one or the other at first, but given enough time, they may break and start to tell the truth. Collaborate with fellow commanders to track the further information these prisoners give you. Isolinear chips are an event store currency that you can spend in our mini event store that will feature resources, materials, and some cosmetics from the previous months. And I will tell you now, it's everything from last month. It is it's those rusty looking skins for the Enterprise and the Augur. It is the Cardassian Gold Disruptor, and again it's only 5 shards each. Yeah. Oh, I'm not exactly going to go bomb bursting and say it's the best thing going, but it's something in it. The materials and everything's still the same. So, yeah, there you go. Now, prisoners of war. Now, you do have a series of events. In fact, literally everything here. Everything started today on the 14th. And then obviously tomorrow on the 15th, we are going to get this one, Distractions. Oh, sorry. That was actually for levels 10 to 19. That one's for 10 to 19 as well, friends and foes. SMS, defeat Cardassians. Obviously, this one is send officers on away teams. Woohoo! But anyway, for the rest of us, starting levels 10 and above, prisoners of war SMS 15th and 14th and 15th, 21st, 22nd, and 28th, 29th. 3 48-hour events where it's basically complete by interrogating prisoners. We will do that because I've not done it yet, so I thought I'd do it on the video for you. It's definitely ... Double down on your suspicions. Again, 3 48-hour events on the same 3 days. And Prey or Predator, combat other players in Cardassian space levels 20 and above. So that is literally what you are going to get. Joys. And then friends and foe and distractions are going to be for obviously ops 10 to 19, as I've mentioned, but they're going to coincide with the days that the rest of us get the 3 events. So sorry, lower level guys, you get to send away teams out. But anyway, so yep, that's it. So let's take a look at the events. So we need to hop over to the event store. Yay! Or event store even. Events. And here the Espionage. So here you go. It's definitely, and as you can see, here's your timer. 1 day, 19 hours. And prisoners of war. Prey or Predator, you can see I've already completed. I've been going out blowing up players. Hence the reason why part of it was in that video there. But showing you the issues that I was actually having. Obviously it's gone now, but issues that I was having targeting ships, and surprisingly it was actually that bad. I hit somebody running a Cardassian Armada. Now I know some of you are going to turn around and say, well, it's a PvP area at the minute, so it's bound to happen. Yeah, but the one thing is, we like to try and, well, me and a lot of others on my server, we like to just say, like, if you run in Armadas, fine, you're going to be free from PvP, but when that Armada's over, you're free targets. Unfortunately, he was the leader of Armada. I didn't know he was running an Armada, and I blew him up because it wasn't showing up on my screen as an Armada. But there you go, that's lag, that's the bugs for you. And unfortunately, it culminated in somebody actually getting his ship blown up by me. But anyway, so let's have a look at prisoners of war. So, as your points, once again, I'm in the way. here we go. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Let's put myself here, shall we? Yes. So, interrogate Cardassian prisoners, earn 100 points. Interrogate Jem'Hadar prisoners, again, earn 100 points. Now, where you're going to find them is in the event store, which we will look at in just a second. Next one is It Definitely Is. This is double down. So, it's basically saying who it definitely is. Are we definitely going to say it's Kira? Are we definitely going to say it's Miles? I really don't know which way to go on this one, because I really thought it was Cisco. Given the way his character was written in the first month, it really was out of what we know for canon. And then, yeah. Now we've got Cisco kicked out. Well, anyone who's been following the core missions and the various other missions, you'd have noticed that Miles seems to really be becoming prominent at the minute. We've had Major Kira back on Bajor, and so she's been out of it for a little bit, but Miles has still been there all the way through. Yes, we've had the Defiant being badly damaged and everything. I have recorded a video for the core missions. Not 100% sure whether to actually upload it with captions and everything. If you actually do want to see me doing that mission, drop in the comment section down below. I did put it in the new community section on my YouTube channel, which I now have access to, so do check that out. There are I will be dropping information in there periodically. But anyway, that's enough of this. That's enough of me rambling. Let's go into the event store. Yes, and here we go. Projectile skins. As I said, Cardi Armadas. What's it going to cost you? 300, but you're only allowed a maximum of 5 shards. So yeah, bit of a kick in the butt, if you ask me. Next up is the ship briefcase. Again, as I said, the skins Enterprise and Augur. Again, limited to 5 shards and only 200. So that's not bad. It's cheap as chips. I'm not going to lie. It is cheap as chips. But then you obviously got your resources and materials. I think, to be perfectly honest, with this event currency, if I don't need to spend it on anything else, I'm going to end up just cracking down in here. Especially after that Weiyun event. Bloody hell. But anyway, so here we go. It is definitely Miles. It's definitely Kira as your 2 middle ones. As you got see, you're limited to 1, and then you've got 3 limits on interrogate Jem'Hadar and interrogate Cardassia. Ooh, so basically to complete the event, I'm just gonna dump in. So, as you can see, this is what you're basically going to get. You're going to get some intel briefs on both Kira and Miles, and you're going to also earn some Bajoran credits. Woohoo! We could all do with them. So, let me move myself over to this side, out of the way. So, they were just interrogated the Cardassians. Now we're going to interrogate the Bajorans, the Jem'Hadar. Boom, and that's it. Oh! Haha! A minute timer. So, yeah, we're going to do a bit more. Now, who are we going to go with? Now, as we can see across the top, I've actually got 2 extra intel briefs for Miles. Am I going to go Miles? Let's have a look, shall we? So, it's going to cost me... Right, so it's going to cost me some intel briefs to get intel briefs. Is that right? Yeah, okay, fair dues. And then we'll click on Miles's as well. Oh! Yeah, okay. I don't get that. Spend briefs to get briefs back. I mean, really? And here we go. So we'll get some more of these. But we only got one more. round to do, and then that's going to leave me 3. Now, I'm going to have 3 left over because, as you remember, during the mid-arc interval, we had an extra espionage chucked in for those who actually did one particular officer in last month's arc. Obviously, that officer was missing from the mid-arc interval, and obviously it gave you a chance just to play catch-up if you didn't do it. Obviously, it gave the rest of us who had done it a chance to earn some more extra isolinear rods and some extra resources as well. Some extra isolinear chips. So yeah, at the minute I'm going to be building them up ready for next month, and then I'll just spend them on, we'll see what happens, but touch wood, we might get an event store next month. Yeah, what it'd be ideal if they actually use the currency from here. So there we go, boom, that's all them done. Now let's go back to the events and we're gonna see we're a winner. Yes, another 1,000 chips, woohoo, from the definitely is, and another 1,000 chips from the Prisoner of War event. So now I've only got 2 more iterations to do. Gotta love this DS9 arc. At least the features are a lot better. So currently working towards my Defiant. Actually, I can put. Pull it. Yay, pull it. So, but yeah, I got 22 hours before I can get some more of these. Now, I will just say, watch out, because unless you're doing your solo armadas on a regular basis, you're going to run out of them pretty damn fast. So this so-called 97-day to get your Defiant blueprints for the free-to-play players could end up being a little bit more if you're not keeping on top of these chests, because this has a 46-hour cooldown, and I'm presuming the rares are going to have an extra 24 hours on top of it. So bear that in mind, watch out for it. But anyway, that's me done for today. Let me know what you think of the Espionage. Are you enjoying the Espionage? Who do you think it could be? Well, I was Cisco. Now I'm not sure. But Miles has got an advantage at the minute. I think I might stick with Miles. He's actually a decent officer as well. Anyway, I'm Admiral Pegasus. This has been Star Trek Fleet Command, and this has been Espionage Part 3. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the next... Oh, before I do disappear, I do also want to give a big shout out to a fellow content creator, Black Half Dan. Go check out his channel. He did give me a shout out because of a known leak before this arc for, would you believe it, the Defiant. Yes, it was actually leaked on my Discord, of all places for it to leak first, a baby content creator. And I immediately took it to the big NDAs and I said, look, wait, do you know this has been out? And they said, whoa, we're not going to verify anything, yes or no, because obviously we're not allowed to say anything yes or no. But it could be false information, it could be real information, I don't know. But we don't encourage this kind of stuff, and I'm happy to go along with that if I want that elusive NDA. So I ripped it down pretty damn fast. And I said, look, right, we don't want this. If you've got these kind of leaks, send them to me privately first. Let me look at them and judge them by what I see. Obviously, if I do see any get posted in Discord, they're going to just get ripped straight down. Yes, I don't want leaks in there. But anyway, so Black Half Dan actually did thank me for quashing that one quite quickly. So although it was a bit of a spoil for him, because he saw the post I sent to the NDAs, because we're all working in a nice little group. Well, we will be soon, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, stay safe, live long and prosper. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and I'm off for a cup of cocoa. Bye bye.